I'm gonna freestyle this. It's midnight right now, so if I woke you up, I don't apologize. But Chucky wants to ask y'all a question. This is day 3, I think, of conspiracies in Zombieland. I low-key lost count, and I'm freestyling this. I didn't even write this down. But if, right, y'all know how they have like industry plants and shit like that. I ain't really do no research, so I can't go into depth on how all that shit go. I know how they have industry plants and shit like that, right? What if, I don't know if the government is involved in the industry, but what if whoever's involved in the industry, right, they purposely use the people that fall off, I guess, you know, that don't get a lot of views, don't get a lot of streams, or they owe money to the label, or whatever, use them to piss off the people or backdoor, or whatever the case may be, the people rebel against the industry or don't want to follow the standards, you know. And then the pro of that, at least that I think, because I don't have no side, I'm more of like a messenger or whatnot, but the pro of that is the industry or whoever that person is signed to, or whoever that, you know, is owned, whoever owns that person, whatever the case may be. The pro of that is that person or that company, entity, whatever you call that shit, you feel me, whatever those big fancy words are, they get their bread, or they get their little amusement, you know, that little circus monkey or whatever the case may be. You know, they get their money's worth, and you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, to try and forcefully get somebody to check themselves out the position, you gotta be doing some extra ass shit. You be having to wear makeup and act a little Fruity Loops, paint your nails, wear long nails, or, you know, unless that's your swag, then that's different. But you know, that's not your swag, and you doing that shit to trick somebody out their position, you know, whoever owns you or owns part of you, whatever the case may be, you know, they get they bread back because you obviously can't pay back, you know. But the con of that, right, is if the person, the people or whatever is rebelling, you know, and I'm freestyling, but I don't know what I'm saying. But look, so like the con of that is, right, the people that's rebelling, if they don't respond, right, the person that is, I guess you could say, on a leash by that label or whatever the case may be, is get deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole of the rabbit. You know how that shit go when you start to speak, you get too loud, all of a sudden things go missing and whatnot, pieces of you go missing and whatnot. That's what I'm saying. That's my conspiracy, day 3 and whatnot. The industry plants that's planted in the industry are purposely planted in the industry by whoever is in the industry, right? To trick people out their position, right? That's been in the game for a very long time, right? And for some reason can't be touched, or they just naturally like, they don't want to follow they don't want to follow the rules. Little industry plant or whatever, like say you don't want to follow rules, and I'm the type to follow the rules or whatever. They gonna try to get me to say some crazy shit on the internet, diss you, or whatever field of the world that you're in, and maybe trick you out your position, so that way you never, you know, that way your career's over. Boom, you flash out, all of a sudden you try to speak up, defend yourself, you get exposed all over the world and whatnot. All of a sudden, everybody knows about your extra long 10-inch toenail that you've been hiding for everybody else, and the 14th toenail that you have sitting in the back of your penis. It's a conspiracy theory, though, so you can't really take what I'm saying for real and whatnot. If it wasn't for me, it'd be what? Bro, again, dumb.